Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Jeff and Jack from Achievement Hunter. And Jack, we're still playing Gears of War 3.
Hoarder, Remember the Fallen.
Yeah, we're still collecting stuff. This time we're going to collect stuff in Act 2.
Act 2.
2.
That precedes 1?
Or
does it follow it?
Let's not be you. All right. So as soon as Chapter 1 starts, go ahead and take a right.
Okay.
Kind of back over here where the guys are fighting tickers.
Uh-huh.
And there's a big metal connex on the left here.
Uh-huh.
Shipping container, as it
Oh,
were.
what's that? I see something inside.
Not open. Boop.
Oh,
and
man.
inside is our tasty little present.
Ooh.
Yep.
How to grow tomatoes.
How to grow tomatoes, guys.
Tomatillos.
There you go. All right, a little bit further on in Chapter 1, we're going to come to a point where there are these 3 connexes next to each other and a crashed bird.
Why are they called connexes?
I don't know. That's just what we called them in the Army back when I was in the Army.
Oh, okay.
And there's your next collectible. Then, after a cutscene... there's no cutscene here. I can't remember if there is or not.
I played this last night. I don't remember if there's a cutscene.
You're making your way down, and at some point, as you go down on the right, you're going to see a box in the air.
Whoa.
Go ahead and shoot it. A couple dudes are going to come out of the ground.
That box made a dude pop out of the ground. That
Yeah,
was
it
awesome.
did. It was like it's like the Jacinto version of a Jack in the Box. And you get a book or some shit. Now, definitely after a cutscene here, you're gonna have to fight a bunch of dudes.
Oh yeah, I remember
and
this part.
and
There's the red Gears logo
right by the water.
That typically means there's going to be a gear.
A cog.
Cog.
And here it is, right here, waiting for us.
There we go.
You're off to a great start today, Jack.
I am. Hey, so there's 0 in Chapter 2.
Yeah, none in Chapter 2. Chapter 3, there is 1, and this one is tricky. There's going to be this
Okay.
area here with the big horns.
Horns.
Yeah, those are like the alarms, and the game kind of fucked with me a little bit because there's one where they do a cutscene where they sound the alarm, and I didn't know if that was the part or not. It's not. Further on, you're going to get to this area, and there's going to be 5 dudes. Any of them sounds the alarm, you can't get the collectible.
Shit.
Yeah,
So
so you have to kill all of them before they sound the alarm, which is not hard at all. You see, you've got these explosives up here next to the horns. Yeah, and there's going to be some over here on the right as well, and you can see like
I like the idea that like the explosives want to trigger like an alarm in the office.
Right,
or
right.
In
the explosion is fine. It's just
Yeah.
if they hear the horn. But when you kill them all, this door is going to open up, and then we're just going to run inside and yoink our tasty treat.
Okay.
I'm going to skip ahead here because you don't need to see me kill those guys. And then I'm going to run through here and get a little lost. I think I'm going to do what we call a cross dissolve. There you go. kick the basket and then come over here.
So you
on the
have to
left.
go through that side door. That's your right, isn't it?
Yeah, well, to get the collectible, you have to go through the side door. But
Okay.
the side door doesn't open if they sound the alarm. You have to go through a different way. So there you go. We get that one. And moving along in Chapter 4,
Whoa.
this is the area where the dirigible is dropping bombs on you, and you have to run for cover.
Yeah.
After you go through the last bit of cover, and I think they're like, well, I guess they ran out of bombs, or they think we're dead. Yay! And then you're going to come around here as you're making your way up that hill. And
Giant toothpick.
bloop, you're on your way to the tower. You get your toothpick.
Mm-hmm.
Then speaking of the tower, you can see it right here.
Yep.
Turn around. That's the way you're supposed to go.
Uh-huh.
Make your way back here, and this tower is not actually open. You're going to have to kick it open. I just had already done that. And then right inside
Oh, look at
is
that.
the next collectible. There's not that many in Act 2 at all. I think there's 9.
Yeah, I think there were 9 total.
Yeah, and then this area where you have to fight the Reapers, run all the way to the end of the map, and there's going to be some nonsense on a piece of fabric.
Oh, I love nonsense on a piece of fabric.
Yeah, it's pretty fancy. And that's going to get you the Pack Rat achievement, which I guess is to collect 20 of the 42 collectibles. Yeah.
So you're almost halfway there.
One more will be halfway.
One more, you'd be halfway there.
And I bet we're going to do it right here.
Oh, no.
So in this same area, you can see over off that way to the left.
Thanks for
the
pointing.
direction I'm actually pointing at. Yeah.
Everyone who's listening to this.
That's where that last one was. And this is the point where they're going to be like, all right, you killed the Reapers. Let's make it back to the dirigible. And you're like, okay, cool. But instead, go up here, and in this little area right here
Look at that.
is a cog tag.
All right.
So there you go.
That's all of them in Chapter 2, or Act 2.
Act 2. Act 3's on the way.